Hi. Before we get into the 5 steps on how to break a habit, it is important to understand why knowing how to break a habit is a significant factor on the path of you becoming your best you. Please be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos like this one every Wednesday. If you like this video, please be sure to push that like button, share it with a friend, and have them join us on Howell Consultations, the how-to to being true to you. By the way, have you downloaded your free positive affirmation screensaver? Click the link below for your free download and let us help you have better days every day. So, why is knowing how to break a habit important? As a child, you were a slave to your impulses. However, the older you get, the more you become a slave to a pattern sprouted from the things you have done repeatedly throughout your life. Unfortunately, and most of the times unknowingly, these patterns can be contributing directly to your misfortune. Whether it be with the types of people we meet, the quality of environments we find ourselves in, or the predicaments that don't seem to shake from our past, these habits often encourage and promote a repetitive cage-like life cycle. These cycles, created by our habits, have us succumbing to similar results time and time again. And often, as said, we don't even realize it. It is important to understand that thoughts crystallize into actions, actions into habits, and habits solidifies into circumstances, and your circumstances are your reality. Habit is a tyrant that threatens to imprison you into unfavorable circumstances, thus creating an ill-disposed reality. Therefore, knowing how to overcome bad habits is a very necessary factor in the process of you becoming your best you. So without further ado, here are the steps on how to break a habit. Step 1. Understanding habit. In order to break free from a perceived prison, we must first realize what is holding us down. According to its definition, a habit is a settled or regular tendency or practice, especially one that is hard to give up. A bad habit can be recognized as actions that you are taking that are feeding the opposite of your desired goals. Habit easily becomes circumstances of comfort, which is a dangerous medicine in the process of you becoming your best self. A habit could be a small action that you do every day that you don't even notice that you do every day. That action could be as little as a thought. For example, every time you miss a green light, you can follow with the reaction of calling yourself incompetent or other self-deprecating words. Although you may think that these things are small and that these acts are insignificant, it is these small things done repeatedly that will have you believe those very thoughts. Understanding what a habit is and how significant of a role it plays in your everyday life is realizing its strength within your current reality. Pay attention to the things you do and the people that you are around, and ask yourself, did you create this reality out of your pure intention or out of habit? The relationship that you are in, the friends that you keep, the places that you go, the emotions that you feel, are all of these things out of habit? Step 2. Become conscious of the habit. In order to overcome a bad habit, you must first be aware that you have a habit that is directly affecting you. You can do this by questioning your circumstances and the reality that surrounds you. Are you achieving your goals? What has been setting you back? What are the things that you do every day that don't directly contribute to your growth? As we often recommend, you may want to write these answers down, day by day, until you understand where you are spending your time and why you are spending your time there. Becoming conscious of your habits is like pouring alcohol on your wound. Although it may sting at first, this self-induced trigger will lead to your benefit. Step 3. Visualize your truth minus the habit. What is your life like without these habits holding you back? What are the things that you are doing in the stead of these habits? It is important to vividly envision your optimal life. This can be done with meditation or simply by taking as little as a few minutes out of your day to mentally create that reality. This can be thought of as getting your mind ready for what you are to become. We recommend starting your day with these positive thoughts in your mind. Watch our previous video for exactly how we recommend to begin your day on the right foot. The link will be in the description. Mental rehearsal of future events encourage the bringing forth of that desired goal into your reality. It often helps to surround yourself with people that encourage that truth, while distancing yourself from those that do not. These small visualization practices will encourage your mind to become hesitant before reacting to those negative habits. Often, that newly acquired hesitant reaction is the very push you need to go over decisions that prove themselves to not be beneficial to you becoming your best self. Step 4. Replace the habit. This can be done by creating a plan for how you will respond when you face the things that trigger your bad habit, so that you're mentally prepared with what you intend to do when you get to urge to do as you have been doing. Replacing a habit is finding another way of reacting to the exact same situations that are presented to you. Often, we are put into cyclical, repetitive life cycles simply as a test on the road to becoming who we are. As simple as it may sound, the only way to pass these tests that we have failed time and time again is to answer differently to the same questions or lessons that life has been presenting to us. Literally speaking, it is to educate yourself with different information in order to replace the old. This can be done only with practice. You are not expected to be flawless on your first attempts at replacing these habits. Always remember that for wisdom to be cultivated, a linear path is seldom granted. This process is much easier in theory than in practice, but to create lasting change, you must re-script the core of set beliefs that forms how you perceive your reality. Keep in mind, what we accept to believe as true is and will remain true or becomes true. So, choose, believe, and become. Step 5. Ask and believe. As they say, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Once you have become conscious of the habits that you want to let go of, believe that it is possible to let go of them and follow suit. In this process, it is important to be cognizant that there are many of us who have gone through or are going through relatively similar circumstances on our journey to becoming our best self. Always remember that you are not alone facing these issues. Whether it be reaching out to a friend, a book, an online guide, or a professional, never be afraid or too proud to ask for or to seek the help that you may need. Because if you never ask, you may never understand that the universe provides and how well you can be provided for in your time of need. Breaking a habit is easier said than done. This is true, but it all begins with your will to become. Understand that there's a difference between your current suffering and your future enlightenment. And this difference lies within the power of your will and the action of your choice. So that's it, people. Those are the 5 steps on how to break a habit and to start moving forward today. Post a comment below to let people know how breaking a habit has helped you become who you are today. What are the tips that you can help us with that has proven successful in breaking these habits? Please let us know in the comments below. Your methods can be the very things that help another member in our community on the path to becoming their best selves. Like and share this video, and please remember to subscribe to this channel. I will see you here next time on Howell Consultations, the how-to being true to you.